Welcome, soccer friend, to the magical world of Soccer Bedtime Stories, where dreams and goals come together. I'm your host, Tomek, and I'm here to accompany you on a journey through the stories of some of the greatest players, games, and tournaments as you drift off to sleep. If this is your first time visiting our Soccer Dream World, and you enjoy the story, we welcome you to follow and subscribe to listen to all the stories in our library. If you are a returning soccer dreamer, we encourage you to review, comment, star, and like the stories you love most. Your feedback and ideas help us get better and help to expand our soccer dreaming community. Please reach out to us. It's as easy as a pass to a friend. You can just email us at soccerbedtimestories@gmail.com. Enjoy the story, sleep well, and dream big. Good evening, soccer friend. Before we begin our story, let's take a deep breath and imagine that we are all snuggled up in a cozy blanket, surrounded by warmth and comfort. Tonight's story is one that will transport us to a magical world where anything is possible. We'll meet heroes, no villains, travel to far-off lands, and experience incredible adventures together. So let's close our eyes, relax, and get ready to embark on an unforgettable journey that will fill our dreams with wonder and excitement. Once upon a soccer time, when the fields were green and the fans were loud, there was a great match that captivated the land. All through the world, the TVs were turned in to see two great nations compete in the semifinals of the World Cup in Mexico City. The World Cup, the most magical of soccer gatherings, was in Mexico for the first time. The Grand Estadio Azteca, in the heart of Mexico City, was hosting two great soccer nations, Italy and Germany. Italy had struggled of late, losing to Minnows North Korea just 4 years earlier, and had not advanced past the first round in 30 years. The German football machine, on the other hand, was at it again, its promised place in the knockout stages of this grand tournament. It was 1970. It was the blue and white and black, facing each other on a glorious Mexico City day. The referee blew the whistle, and the teams were off. In a thrilling display of skill and teamwork, Roberto Ponziniga orchestrated a brilliant play. With just 8 minutes on the clock, he exchanged a swift 1-2 pass with Gigi Riva, positioning himself at the edge of the penalty box. In a moment of sheer brilliance, Ponziniga unleashed a powerful shot that left Sepp Maier, the German goalkeeper, unable to react in time. The crowd erupted in joy as the ball found its back of the net, and Italy was up 1-0. Now the Germans pressed forward relentlessly, their sights fixed on Enrico Albertosi's goal. The Italians tenaciously held on to their hard-earned lead. Though their defensive line gradually retreated under the relentless assault, they refused to surrender their lead. Gerd Müller, a force to be reckoned with, having already scored 2 hat-tricks in the group stage, and the indomitable Franz Beckenbauer loomed as constant threats throughout the first half. Time wore on, and tension filled the air. Amidst the mounting pressure, it was an Italian misstep that presented the Germans with their first genuine opportunity to level the score before the halftime whistle. In a desperate scramble to clear the ball from the chaos of the crowded box, Mario Bertini unintentionally sliced his clearance dangerously close to his own net. The collective breaths held in anticipation, witnessing the ball hurtling to just inches above the crossbar evading disaster for the Italians. In this tale of endurance and close calls, the struggle between the German attackers and the resolute Italian defense set the stage for a gripping second half that held the promise of further drama and triumph. As the teams switched ends for the second half, Germany intensified their pursuit of an equalizer. Their captain, Hugh Seeler, sought to inspire his compatriots with his attacking prowess. Alas, fate was not on Seeler's side as his first attempt veered wide of the post, followed by a valiant bicycle kick that sailed past the left side of the goal frame. Despite their fervent efforts, many of Germany's early shots in the second half found themselves astray, either drifting wide or landing harmlessly in the ever-alert arms of the ever-busy Albertosi. In a gripping display of resilience, Albertosi emerged as the guardian of the Italian goal. Standing tall in the face of the German onslaught, his acrobatics and unwavering resolve offered a glimmer of hope for the Italians, while the Germans grew increasingly frustrated as their attempts failed to breach his formidable presence. The clock ticked on. The battle on the field intensified, each moment dripping with anticipation. Amidst the swirling chaos within the penalty area, a moment of pure exhilaration materialized. Wolfgang Overath, with fire in his eyes, this great German unleashed a thunderous strike, aiming for glory. Alas, fate toyed with his aspirations as the ball kissed the heavens, gracefully caressing the crossbar, denying him his triumph. The sun-drenched stadium witnessed a crucial turning point. Beckenbauer, Der Kaiser, a titan of the game, surged forward towards the goal with unwavering determination. Pierluigi Sierra, a hard-nosed Italian defender, cynically and cruelly toppled him to the ground. Referee Maldonado deemed the contact to have transpired just before Beckenbauer's entrance into the sacred box. A collective roar of disbelief erupted, the German contingent awash with fury, their dreams of a penalty shattered like fragile glass. Misery enveloped them, an unwelcome guest, and as if to twist the knife in their wounded pride, the resulting free kick dissolved into nothingness, dissipating like a fading dream. Amidst the chaos and despair, the brave Beckenbauer clutched his damaged shoulder. The pain etched upon his face like a battle scar. The weight of the team's hopes rested on his broad shoulders, and with no substitutes remaining, he made a choice. With gritted teeth and a heart ablaze, he cast aside his pain, determined to march onward, defying the limits of his mortal flesh, for he would not let his team falter, nor allow the shadows of adversity to claim victory. Once again, Maldonado, a figure of controversy, intervened in the fate of the game, rescuing the Italians from the relentless German attack. Seeler, a beacon of German resilience, was ruthlessly brought down within the confines of the penalty box, his desperate plea for justice falling on deaf ears. The Italians breathed a sigh of relief, their escape from punishment leaving a bitter taste in the mouths of the Germans. The hearts of both sides were now pounding harder than ever, both teams waving a tapestry of near misses and fleeting opportunities. Albertosi, caught in a fortuitous mishap, inadvertently struck the ball off Siggy Held, and in a desperate race against man and time, he sprinted back to his own goal line, thwarting Mueller's poised tap-in with a desperate outstretched foot. The wind blowing in a different direction, a slight tilt in the earth's revolve would have seen the ball rolling in. And then a glimmer of hope emerged from the shadows, as Maldonado, the arbiter of hope and despair, finally made a decision that swayed in the favor of the Germans. In an era where stoppage time was concealed from the world on substitution boards, the extension of play lay solely in the hands of the referee's decision. The fans in the stadium and those watching on TV marveled at the Mexicans' leniency, granting Germany precious moments to rewrite their tale. As time trickled away in the final breaths of added time, Jurgen Grabowski, consumed by desperation, hurled across into the abyss of uncertainty, and there, in a moment of divine intervention, fullback Karl-Heinz Schellinger emerged as an unlikely hero, meeting the ball with exquisite precision, nudging it past the grasp of the desperate defenders and into the net. A chorus of disbelief erupted, a symphony of jubilation, as Schellinger, embodiment of fate's capricious nature, etched his name in the annals of history. In 47 international appearances, this would be his sole goal, a poignant twist of irony for a player who plied his trade in Italy's Serie A. Adorned in the colors of Mantova, Roma, and AC Milan, this German had now tied the game at 1-1. The goal breathed new life into the proceedings, propelling the game into the realm of extra time, a realm both familiar and foreboding to the resilient Germans. Emerging from the huddle, Der Kaiser, Franz Beckenbauer, the captain bearing the weight of a nation's hopes, revealed his battle scars, his right arm bound in a protective brace. Extra time brought forth a flurry of chances and heart-stopping moments. Germany surged forward, seeking to extend their lead, but Albertosi, the Italian custodian, stood tall, denying Müller's attempts with incredible saves. However, Müller's perseverance paid off as he capitalized on a mistake by Poletti, finding the back of the net and granting Germany a hard-earned 2-1 lead. The Italians, seemingly defeated, found an unexpected lifeline. Helds inadvertently just redirected an Italian free kick into the path of Burginch, who seized the opportunity and equalized from close range. The game against all odds was again deadlocked. As the clock ticked towards the halfway mark of extra time, Domengini orchestrated a sublime play, delivering a precise pass to Riva, who deftly turned Schellinger and slotted the ball past Meyer. Italy, despite being dominated most of the match, seized the lead once more, sending shockwaves through the German ranks. Beckenbauer, the resilient German captain, continued to lead the charge, unleashing a powerful free kick that tested Albertosi's mettle once again, only to be thwarted by another remarkable save. From the ensuing corner, Seeler's header found Müller, who combined skill and determination with a diving header to restore parity. It was 3-3 in extra time of this majestic match. The Germans erupted with jubilation, the joy reverberating through the stadium. However, their elation was short-lived. In a swift counterattack, Poletti fed Bonsigna, clearly crossed the ball to Rivera, positioned just behind the penalty spot. With precision and composure, Rivera unleashed the strike that nestled into the net, propelling Italy into the lead for the third time. 4-3. As the minutes dwindled, the Italians displayed resilience and composure, skillfully running down the clock. Having entered the tournament with a lengthy history of early exits, they now found themselves advancing to their third final, leaving Germany to reflect on a match dominated yet ultimately lost. This magical game was forever remembered. The game of the century, they called it, would now live on in the memories and dreams. As you fall asleep, friend, may your dream of goals and comebacks and bravery and perseverance. Sleep well, friend, and dream big. Hey soccer friends, if you enjoy Soccer Bedtime Stories, you might also enjoy the Soccer Time Machine podcast. It is a soccer history daily for kids, by kids. Join our young soccer fans on an epic adventure through the history of the beautiful game. From legendary players to historic moments, we'll explore it all in a fun and engaging way that's perfect for young soccer fans like you. So grab your jerseys and get ready to kick off this exciting journey with the Soccer Time Machine podcast on August 1st, wherever you listen to podcasts. Subscribe and follow to make sure you don't miss an episode. Now, off to our bedtime story. Sweet soccer dreams.